I have this camera going now too. So we're going to dial in that center hole. Take the drill chuck out. Get the in here, and we will indicate that in. All right, and get the indicator to a spot where the ball is kind of not moving too much. And then we'll get over here. Oh, I got to drop her down. That ball is almost too big to fit in that hole. All right. Let's swing around to this side over here. And we'll get it on 0. 0. So, halfway. It's hard. Sometimes it's harder with a big ball like that because you can't tell if it's actually hitting on the side of it. Right, 0 there. You see, I think I'm hitting on the side. And like I say, sometimes it's harder to dial it in. It's better to have a smaller ball. So it's not touching there. Oh, about half of that. In a minute here, I'm going to switch to a smaller ball. Yeah, see. We're definitely off that way. All right. And we're definitely off that way. All right, let's try it again. All right, first off, we'll go this way. Preload it to 0. That's better. Alright, so we're 5 thou off. Put it on the 5. 0. 0. Alright, get this on 0. We should be in business. Alright. About a thou or so off, I think. No. Actually, we're 6 thou off. Put it on 3. 0. 0. Right. Okay, 0. And an awful lot of time dialing this in. Usually it doesn't take that long. But when you've got a big ball in a small hole like that, it makes it a little tougher. Still focusing? Can't see the indicator. No. Boy, that dovetail on that indicator is pretty dirty, isn't it? Camera picking up all the dirt in the dovetail. All right, I'm gonna see where we're at here. Set this on 0. There's 0. And you can see we are a couple thou off. And so we'll move it to a thou right there. We'll zero the indicator. We'll go over to the left side, 0. Right side, 0. Hey, we're there. We are there. So I'm going to back this up a little bit here. We're zoomed up pretty good. I also changed the, I was videoing at 60 frames per second. Now it's 29, so it's 30 frames per second. So we'll see how much difference that makes. I know it will make some. This is just a test. We'll see how it turns out. I'm going to zero my X and Y. And we want to move over, or I'm going to move in 236 thousandths. Go off my X. Move in 236. 1, 2. 236, right there. All right. We are ready here. All right. Jumpy with that digital zoom. It's a little tough to get it in the right spot. All right. Put the drill chuck back in. Tighten that up. And these are going to be the same thing, 256, as I was drilling. So center drill. Drill. You got to be careful not to go through and hit the collet, so put a little Molly D on that. I got a big jug of Molly D. I put it in these eyedropper bottles. Molly D seems to climb. It'll actually climb out of the bottle. Okay, tap that. Tap is still laying here. A little Molly D on that. Stick it up in the drill chuck. Come down and touch. Same thing here. We don't want to tap through and then hit the collet block on the other side. So you just got to be careful. I'm watching underneath here. Do we have enough clearance? Not quite. It's almost through. I'd say another turn and a half, 2 turns, it would have been through. But it didn't quite make it because it's going to hit the collet block. That's okay. We'll finish it by hand. I'll finish it outside the collet block. All right. Loosen that up. Flip that over. And we'll take loosen up the collet nut. We can take that one out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run the tap in there and finish out the threads carefully. I'll break the... Oh, it did make it. It just made it through when we were in the collet block. So we're good to go. This one's done. Other than deburr it, get the burrs off of it, and whatever. Okay. I'm going to take this out and put the next one in. And tighten up the collet nut. And stick that in there. Up against the stop. Okay. Now we'll take and drill and tap that one. Ooh. Am I making everybody dizzy? I'll bet I am. I'll probably edit a lot of that out. Alright. Center drill. Drill. Little LED on that drill. This is stainless steel that we're drilling. Tap, and put a little LED on that. Stick that up in the drill chuck. Come down. And we will tap that hole carefully. I decided to video with the camera that's on the vise here a little more. And I got the third one in there, ready to center drill. We're going to do the flywheel when we get done with these. I'll round material up. I don't have material yet. Round. You know what? I got this old brass hammer. I might make it out of brass. Make them out of brass. Make those flywheels out of brass. An old brass hammer that I don't use. I'll use the material off it. Okay. Because otherwise I don't have any brass material big enough. That's why I was going to make it out of cold steel. Did just paint it and paint the flywheel, but or I could polish it and nickel plate it, I guess. I could do that, and I could show you some nickel and copper plating. Because what I would do would be copper plate it first. Okay, how come the tap's not grabbing? There must be a chip there or something that's holding it. But I can take in that cold rolled steel. If I made a cold rolled steel flywheel, the first thing I do is polish it. then copper plate it, and then nickel plate it. I could do that. I haven't done that any plating in a while, and it's kind of fun. You watch the material change before your eyes. Doesn't take very long. It's pretty simple and doesn't take very long. I got the stuff in sealed up in jars. The electrolyte, it's not really electrolyte, but the liquid that I need for it. I might do that if I can find some cold rolled steel the right size. The flywheel is I'm looking at the drawing right now, trying to see the, it's 1 inch 9/60, so the 2 inch material I would need. Still got the screw in this one, this from the other day when we were. I haven't been out here. I mean, I was out here yesterday for a couple hours and stuff. But things are going on around here that keep me from coming out here. Right. Alright. Get that in here like this. The last one here. Center drill. Drill. LED on the drill. LED on the tab. Now, go down until it touches, and tap the hole. I'm going to move that quilt down a little bit more. The tap's shaking around, it's making me nervous. Don't need it breaking on the last one here. There we go. There we go. Take that one out. Oops, what am I doing? Tightening it up more. There we go. There we are. All 4 are done. Just need to be deburred a little bit and cleaned up, and they're ready. So I'll round up material for the flywheel, get this cleaned up, and I will be back.